Okay, students, now we are going to start our turtle color wheel. But we will need to gather supplies. For the kindergarten students, you will need to have your printout available so that you can use that as we go along. For all students, you will need either markers or crayons, whichever you prefer to use, and you will need a red marker, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and black for tracing. Same thing with the crayons. For the first and second graders, you will need a pencil, you will need paper about this size, you will need a ruler, and then you will need some type of object or lid in order to trace the body of your turtle. Now I used a lid from a whipped topping container to trace mine. So you can get whatever you prefer. So go ahead and pause this video and then go get your supplies and then come back, okay? Okay, so let's get started. Take your lid or whatever you had gathered to make your body of your turtle and place it on your paper. You don't want to put it too high because you will need to keep room because I want you to write primary and secondary colors on here. Okay, so go ahead and place your lid on there. And that's about good. That way you leave at least a little bit for the tail. Trace your circle. Remember, you can pause this video at any time during the presentation, and this way you can work on it at your own speed and then just start it back up when you're ready for the next phase. So then you're also going to make a circle in the middle of your circle that you just created. Take your ruler, put it right on that circle, and then make a line. You're going to make 3 lines to make 6 triangles. After you make that line, then you will go and make the next one. So let's see here. Now the reason that I made these 2 smaller than this one, because if I made it the same size, then when I put my next triangles, they would come out too small. So try to make these 2 a little bit smaller and those bigger. And then make your 3rd line. Okay, about like that. And it doesn't matter if they come out. If some of the triangles are smaller than the other ones, that's fine. We're not concerned with that. What we are concerned with is the order of the colors. Now, when I say order of the colors, you will, on a color wheel, they always have the same order. It's always red, then orange, then yellow, then green, then blue, and then purple. And in case you didn't know, this is the same order that a rainbow is. Every time you see a rainbow in the sky, you will see the colors in this order. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. So it's the same order. So what we will start out with is we will take our red marker and we will go ahead and pick a triangle. I usually like to start with the one closest to me and then trace that triangle. Trace the outline of the triangle. Okay. And remember, you can pause this and take your time and color it yourself. I color quickly, but you can do it at your own pace. I want you to take your time and I want you to be very careful about how you do it so you don't go out of lines. When you close up your markers, make sure they snap. You want to always protect your supplies so that they don't dry out. Next, you'll notice on the color is the orange. So we're going to open our orange, put our finger on our red, and right above our red, not below it, but above, go ahead and trace that. Now try not to press too hard because it will bleed through. Okay, snapped it. Snap closed. Next on the color wheel, we see yellow. Or we can use this one. Right there, yellow. Okay. Go ahead and do that right above the orange. Trace it, then color it in. Okay, next we have the green. So take your green, trace it, and color it in. Remember, I'm just doing this quickly, so that you take your time. Pause it if you need to and take your time. Snap. Make sure it snaps on tight. Next we have blue. Okay, so get your blue. Trace. 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 Okay, and then color your blue in. Okay. Snap. Next we have, last we have the purple. So get your purple. Trace. 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 And then color it in. Now, if you want to use a lighter color purple, you can. You can use like a violet if you want to, but it's up to you. The way you make purple is you add blue primary and red primary color. Okay, now that we're finished with that, take your black marker and, oh no, take your pencil. Do it with the pencil. Okay, there it is. Okay, and then take your pencil, we're going to make the head. So you'll make like a half circle. You'll do the same thing for the arms. Half circle, half circle, half circle, half circle for the legs, and then a triangle for the tail. Okay? Then you take your green marker, do the same thing. Trace, color. Trace, color. And trace, color. And trace, and color. Okay. I just did it really quickly. Then you're going to take your black marker and you're going to first put a smile on your turtle and then some eyes. And then trace everything. The reason we trace everything is because that way it makes the colors pop. So do it very carefully. Okay, then you're going to trace this line, and then trace this line. And there we have our turtle color wheel. Yay! Now, as I said, on your paper, I want you to put 2 rectangles, and in one rectangle, I want you to write primary colors, and then I want you to write red, blue, and yellow, and then on the other box, I want you to write secondary colors, and then orange, green, and purple, and then at the bottom, put your name in a line. Write the word name, and then put your name on there, okay? Okay, so I hope you had fun. You can pause this if you want to so that you can copy this down. But I'm so glad that you were here to watch this today. We'll see you next time for our next class. Bye-bye.